And now I can update the statuses on the Twitulator and the Skeetulator and the Discordulator.
Sorry.
Oh no, nothing to apologize for. And it looks like we have been live for 17 seconds.
I need to work on that. Maybe get a SAR jar. I don't know.
I think I remember you mentioning something like that. Ooh, I need to get the double thing. Okay, I haven't. We are not ready yet. Let me go into studio mode. Studio mode so I can edit the second scene here properly. This source is of that. Is that loading properly? And it looks like... Yes, it looks like it is. Let me just adjust it a little bit here. Transform? No, it's not transform, it's filters. I want to look at filters. Yeah. So we edit this filter a little bit. A little more from that side, a little less from that side. Yeah, that'll do. And transition. There we go. And are we still on the correct chat source? I don't think we are, unless they're linked. Let's see here. Testing again. Okay, it is working.
Yay.
So I can go from studio mode to single preview mode. There we go. So, give us a tour of the newly fancified dojo.
Alright, I haven't done too much. I just updated the area with all the trees that I put here. Where are you?
I'm going around all of our labs and making sure that we are updated on research. Seeing what we can research on while you're giving the tour.
I haven't done much in the other rooms, but... And I still need to decorate more here. Maybe have more benches. Make this more of a public park area.
Okay.
Now, we've got these seats, these curvy little seats. We got a pond. We've got all the butterflies and glittery bits that you can imagine. Look at this. They're everywhere.
Yeah. Very thoroughly populated.
Then we got a koi pond. And then we got a void. My dog is stuck in the koi pond.
Swimming time.
Yeah.
Did you hear about that guy who jumped into an aquarium at like, I think it was a restaurant? It was either no, it wasn't a restaurant. It was like, I want to say a hardware store, but it was definitely not that. Like, basically a place that was definitely not a swimming pool. A guy just stripped down and jumped into an aquarium. Like he was supposed to be there.
Why? Yeah. Some people.
Alright, we are researching the dual ichor. We need some mutagen samples and some nanospores to finish this research. And fast travel. This was the biolab. Let's check the Tenno lab. Tenno lab, we are researching the baza, for which we need plastids. I know we need some more plastids for another bit of research as well. And fast travel, Orokin lab. So the Orokin lab is the 4 keys that we've already researched. You might want to copy some blueprints of these for yourself. Remember that when you're carrying these keys, you will have a debuff on you. But so you only want to carry these keys when we're hunting for very specific Orokin artifacts.
Mhm.
So then I'll go to navigation.
I feel like I could probably spend an entire episode of just decorating.
I mean, wouldn't be bad, I think. Let's see, deploy. Oh, I need to collect resources. Yes, let me collect
Ooh,
my...
there are ferns. There are ferns. Ah,
You want to put down some ferns?
I could put them on the ceiling. Why can't I put them on the ceiling? Like, of this platform,
I
that
guess you
is.
could just stick them to any surface. Now they're space ferns.
Oh, they're fancy. I get it.
Let's see, I want to try and deploy extractors to wherever there are plastids. Here's plastids. Deploy extractor. It's too bad we can only deploy 3 of these at a time, but at the same time, people who are like really on top of their extractor deployment probably have millions of these resources, way more than they'll ever need. It's too bad we can't give them to each other.
Mhm.
But yeah, if you got anything you want to contribute to the research, then check out the labs and stick some stuff in there. Let's see, I have Saren on right now because... I think because I am training some weapons. I have the Ogress with me, I believe? I don't know what I have with me. I have... yeah, the Ogress at level 24. And that is it. Everything else is maxed. Let me put on... do I have a
I hate
second?
how weird this thing is.
Navigation in the decorating mode?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's awkward as sin.
Yeah. It's just like flying around the room.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, I think I want to equip... no, I really do like Atomos with Saren.
Okay. I'm doing something on this for sure. If I can, that is. Everything goes 90 to nothing in this camera angle.
Mm-hmm.
It either goes
Max
just
speed or not at all.
max speed or not at all is perfect.
I just figured out how to do analog stick, how to read an analog stick on a controller in SFML and C++. So I'm really proud of that. Now I'm just kind of, for the animations that I want to, walking and running and sneaking animations that I want to apply to it, I want to try and, like, because I'm on kind of an Earthbound kick, I want to make it look a little bit like Earthbound, but at the same time, I also want to, I want it to feel like an evolution, like one that actually, like, I don't know, if Earthbound was 2D, but also on the N64, that kind of thing. So where the developer would really want to use that analog stick, they would have a bunch of 2D animations, but a weird thing about Earthbound is that the sprites were based off of claymation models.
Yeah.
So I wanted to have that, like, consistently... I want the models to look consistent from 8 directions, but not so consistent that I might as well have done them in 3D.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I hate.
So I'm thinking I might make 3D models and then sort of trace over them roughly. Basically, a very rough rotoscoping, which I guess maybe rough is implied when rotoscoping. See, if I recall, we also have a bunch of quests that we need to catch up on too, because some more story content came out recently. So even if they force us into single player, I guess I wouldn't mind doing the quests together in single player, like as two separate instances or something.
Yeah. I really do hate that, though.
Yeah.
The fact that it does that.
Like I'm pretty sure most of the earlier quests were doable in multiplayer. So why did they stop doing that?
Especially in a multiplayer game, it really makes no sense.
Mm-hmm. Whoa! Okay, just about jumped down into the power room there.
You demand more power.
I'm just enjoying running around and jumping and gliding and sticking to the walls and stuff like that. Climbing up the walls by sticking to them and jumping up. Not exactly Mega Man X, but still, this is the only game where you can do that. Well, the only 3D game where you can do that. I just mentioned Mega Man X. But yeah, it really does, like, it takes a while to get used to this control scheme, but once you do get used to it, it feels really empowering to just, like, jump up high into a room and stick to the wall and, like, spy someone down there and then jump down and then surprise attack them from above.
Pretty much Spider-Man your way through.
Yeah, Spider-Man, but without the without running out of web fluid.
Right.
There's like a certain amount of time that you can stick to a single wall, but if you keep jumping from wall to wall, then you can stick to them forever.
I almost have this bench perfect, but then there are pieces that just refuse to go in a perfect circle.
Can I stand on this tiny ledge? I can. See, this kind of makes me wish you could put like floating platforms in the middle of the room because there's so much vertical space here that you can't decorate. Like, I suppose you could put a tall tree in here and somewhere, but yeah. I kind of want to put down like just a little coffee table up in this corner. Hey, Derek Toribio. Good to see you here. We are decorating our Warframe dojo right now. Well, I'm just kind of messing around. Butterfly's doing the decorating. I don't feel like I have a particularly good eye for decorating.
I'm fighting this bench, and it's okay if it's lopsided. I can accept this. I can accept this.
Let's see, where is it?
I'm lying to myself, but it's okay.
I see a couple benches put down here near the one near the koi pond.
It's on the first floor.
Okay. Yeah, once a decoration gets put down, then we'll have to add resources to have it built. And I think I've got most resources. I usually have like a couple more of something than I need it. The only thing I've run out of so far is plastids, and then there's a couple of new resources that I don't know how to collect, don't know where to collect yet. I think they are on the open world part of Deimos. You guys play Pokemon? Yeah, we used to do sort of a Poke Mondays kind of deal.
Yeah.
We might resume that at some point when the other two of our group want to Well, not when they want, but when they have some free time. We're not super strict on like on schedule that way. The more people we have, the more difficult it is to stick to a schedule. But maybe someday we'll achieve that.
What do you think so far?
Let's see here. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Got some ferns around in the middle. Yeah, I like it. As soon as I could find it, as soon as it's visible to me, I'll see what I can contribute. I know that you can scan some plants on Earth and possibly Venus. Or yeah, not just Earth and Venus, but like, well, on the Earth and Venus open world areas, but also in specific stages, enemy bases will have decorative plants, and you could scan those and like use them either for like mixing or for decorating. I think there's at some point you need like a rainbow of colored dyes, and for those you need to scan a bunch of plants on Earth. There's a couple of decorative plants on the moon that also contribute to that.
I feel like I'm just doing the block picking thing from Skyrim all over again. Just the ever slightest movement here. It changes the angle and it messes it all up.
I noticed that when you land from a high jump, you let out kind of an explosion. I vaguely remember, like I've got a set, I think it's the Motus set, that when I land from a double jump, I have 100% bonus to my critical hit chance, but only with shotguns. But I don't remember the one that lets you send out an explosion when you land from a jump.
Got it.
Oh, this is the thing that goes donk.
What is? Oh, the little waterfall thingy.
Yeah.
Water feature thingy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Except it's not going donk.
Oh no, it's a donkless one.
Yeah. Do I have to interact with it to make it go donk?
Think.
Oh, maybe it's because you're in, when we're in decoration mode, nothing activates. Might be that in decoration mode, nothing activates. So I will go to my equipment. Put on my, let's see, not my training set, but cowgirl set, yes. This, I believe, has, yeah, the Motus setup for 3 seconds. When I land from a bullet jump or a double jump, yeah, I get about 4 seconds with a doubled critical hit chance. And then if my critical hit is already at 100%, it becomes 200%. So my critical hits become like super critical hits. What Pokemon games do you play? I play like nowadays I've got I'm trying to remember whether it was Scarlet or Violet. I think it's Violet. Yeah, Violet's the future one. So yeah, Violet is the primary one that I play, although I'll sometimes boot up like Fire Red on my Game Boy Advance. I'm a lot less enthusiastic about Pokemon than I used to be in Generation 4, I had this one planned out team, and I couldn't find my Generation 4 cartridge. And again, I don't remember whether it was Diamond or Pearl. I think it was Pearl. Yeah, the even numbers I tend to use. Hey, Filong.
Hello.
Yeah, I would alternate between the like hot and cold. I'm not really sure how I classified it, but yeah, like I guess between the first and second build games. So between red and blue, I picked red. Between gold and silver, I picked silver. Between ruby and sapphire, I picked ruby. And then diamond and pearl, I picked pearl. For black and white, I picked black. And then black and white 2, I picked white 2. And then X and Y, I picked X. And then I botched a data transfer between my 3DSs when I got the XL model. So I lost my Pokemon X data and I had to start over. And I just...
Oh.
I really lost my enthusiasm for the series around that point, and I just kind of skipped the next 3 or 4 games. I skipped most of the mainline games until now, Scarlet and Violet. So I just kind of started over. But yeah, like this one I just picked based on the look of the motorcycle mon. So I picked Violet because I wanted the wheels to turn.
I just picked Scarlet because we were doing a
Yeah, we were doing
thing.
pairs. Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
And we might end up swapping someday. But yeah, we ended up with our little team of 4. We got 2 people with Scarlet, 2 people with Violet. All right, so let me contribute.
Fix this darn chair.
Oh, okay.
That one that's just ever so crooked and whatnot. I can't. It's driving me insane.
If only there was like a snap, like snap to position.
Like, why isn't there? I think.
Yeah, there definitely ought to be a. Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'll try and move away from there. It looks like there kind of is a snap, but the snap is working against you.
Yes, it is. Look at this.
Huh.
Hold up.
I heard Warframe is really fast. Can you show me some moves? Yeah, it's really fun to just run and jump around. Actually, like, I got about halfway through the solar system before someone pointed out to me that you could do a bullet jump straight up. And I think they changed the tutorial since then to require you to do a bullet jump straight up to get out of the tutorial. But yeah, I've been just sort of running and jumping around and sticking to walls and, like, climbing up further, see how high I can go. Like, hanging around near the ceilings or near the lights. Looking down at the tops of the trees. Mm-hmm. I think you need to get a certain card from an enemy, or well, a certain card somewhere. I don't remember where you get it. That lets you extend your bullet jump, or lets you extend your aim glide, so that, like, basically gravity is canceled out when you're hanging in the air. And like, to me, that is essential to be able to aim glide down really slowly.
Good enough. That's better.
All right. Yeah, that's looking more circular. Now,
More circular.
how do I contribute?
One little.
So we've both got.
There we go.
We've got sort of a cowgirls theme here. So anyone who joins will try to get a Mesa Prime for you. If not a Mesa Prime, then at least a Mesa, because I think Mesa Prime might be vaulted now. But I know I have some of the relics that you need to collect a Mesoprime. And of course, the more people who have the Mesoprime relics, the more likely that we'll actually get the Mesoprime parts.
Okay. I think I got some decorations good and set. I think I'm done fiddling.
Alrighty, let's go on some missions. So let me see if I can contribute to the building of some of these decorations.
I kind of auto-contributed to what I could.
Okay.
Up to everything.
Okay. So I'll head over to navigation. So should we see if we could do some quests?
We can.
Alrighty. Let me see if I can get to... Let's see, can we get to our codex here, or do I have to leave dojo? I think I have to leave dojo. So pick a quest, and I will follow you in. We'll see if you can invite me, and if you can't, then I'll just follow in on my own instance. Yep. So we've got a lot of story to catch up on, while we are also building up Venus' reputation. And it looks like everything unlocks for me once I finish the new war, but I really want to go through the new war when Butterfly is available to, and I think there are still a couple of quests she needs to do before the new war unlocks. But yeah, there's like a couple that need Heart of Deimos. This requires the new war, that requires the new war, this requires the Deadlock Protocol, and a Railjack. And yeah, we're going to build a Railjack in our dojo, and I think the Railjack is multiplayer focused.
I guess I'll do Heart of Deimos.
Heart of Deimos? Okay. And I'll start that one too.
Mushroom people, wee.
Well,
mushroom
you also get a mushroom.
zombies.
You also get a mushroom fox pet. They're called a Vulpaphyla. Visit the Cambion Drift. Begin. Yeah, I think Mesoprime is my favorite. Although for just for fun, I also like Gauss, the gotta go fast frame.
I felt cheated by not selecting that one.
Oh, you had it as a starter?
I didn't have it as a starter. I had the regular one, the vanilla one.
Oh, okay.
Excalibur.
Okay, yeah, Mag and Excalibur and Volt. Those are, I think, offered to most new players.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you want Gauss, we'll get you the Gauss parts. I know where to get them. Gauss parts and weapons. Gauss has a prime now too. We could probably go after that.
Oh gosh, I'm slowly remembered of Saints Row 4, the whole escape from the alien ship.
Yeah. We've still got that lined up after after Witcher. Mm-hmm. Now that they've bug fixed the that one part that we kept getting stuck at. Mm-hmm. So yeah, let's see. We're currently playing about 8 categories. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Now, a real chip off the old monolith, huh? Just the right sort to save us from the coming cataclysm. Come on!
We agree. I was handling orientation protocol.
2 people in charge of this.
It's just too exciting.
We are in crisis, Tenko. Our defense against the Grey Strain has failed. The Necrolisk is in lockdown, but it doesn't matter. The infestation has compromised the very heart.
I'm still reminded of Gwen Con from Outlaw Star. Just the whole...
Yeah. The way he seems to be 2 people, the 2 halves of his brain talking to each other.
Yes.
Our remaining necromechs have reverted to their autonomous kill precepts.
Uh-oh.
They will not distinguish you from those things.
I call that one Spidey Scratchigan.
It is imperative you meet Mother, receive her instructions, and prevent the imminent intradimensional.
Now, in terms of games we're playing,
Demonstrate your combat readiness.
well, there's this,
Yeah.
Witcher 3.
I was just gonna go through them in color order.
Ah, okay.
Oh, Jack, I've already explained it.
Okay, so we've got on our red block is Western RPGs. So we've got The Witcher 3 with Saints Row 4 coming up. This is our orange block, our guild block, which we were going to do both Warframe and Dragalia Lost, but Dragalia Lost has ended. The story is over and everything. So it's just Warframe for now. Yellow then is our Xenoblade block, so we're currently going through Xenoblade Definitive Edition. Then our green block is action RPGs that aren't Xenoblade, so we're currently going through Ys Origin, and, well, there's a bunch of Ys games on there for now. Then is our blue block, which is high action. So we're going through Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 and the Ninja Gaiden Master Collection after that. Then our indigo block, which is traditional JRPGs. So for that one, we're going through the Caligula Effect 2. And then our purple block, or violet block, which is platforming. And... oh, no, wait, pink is platforming. No, pink is Switch Online. Purple is platforming. So for that, we're playing through Okami and Okami HD. And then, yeah, pink is Nintendo Switch Online. Do you have a plan on doing Undertale Yellow's other endings? Maybe? Like, well, the genocide route in Undertale games tend to go into, like, well, Undertale games. Like, there's lots of them. But the genocide route in Undertale kind of delves into horror, and I'm very sensitive to that, so I don't think I'll go into any of the more violent endings. But I might comment on them. Like, I might look them up and comment on them just to know what happens without all the scary stuff. But yeah, you'll notice that there isn't a horror block on my regular rotation. If there's an exceptionally good horror game, then I might. But like exceptionally, oh, go ahead.
Resident Evil 4, no.
Yeah.
No.
The old Resident Evil 4, like I might go through that again, because that's more of a battle game than a horror game. But like an exceptionally good horror game would be Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem, and that was the game that made me swear off horror games. But like I've played through it enough times that I feel like I might be desensitized to most of what's in there. Alright, so killing infestation. And like this game, it's got some horror elements to it, but it's really more of a battle game than a horror game. Oh, what's this? Blink pad. Okay. I forgot that these things were added to the open world areas.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we need to take out the infestation.
Yeah.
The infestation is one of the 3 bad guy factions in Warframe. The other 2 being the space capitalists and the space barbarians. So we're taking out these hives. Ooh, okay, take them out with radiation damage. Ganglions. Oh, what's that? Is that infestation?
Hive located. Destroy it with weapon fire.
With weapon fire, well, okay. Hive infestation.
I think one of my funniest things to do in Resident Evil 4, I always kick down the ladders, and I'm like, Leon S. Kennedy doesn't need ladders. And then the moment I'm being chased, I'm like, Leon S. Kennedy needs ladders. Might be fun. I have a Prima guide too with it.
Okay.
All hostiles down. Move on and destroy the next hive.
I really like this Corinth shotgun. It's got such satisfying sounds to it. Haptic. Okay, so this stuff provides ganglions, and this thing provides nanospores, okay. Where's this thing guiding me? This way? 100 meters that way. Okay. I can do that. Maybe I can't do that.
It's just developing into a Fallout game. Or maybe more Outer Worlds.
Come on, get on that branch. I just need to get up onto that branch there. There we go. Then up here, and then out there. I wonder if I should just use my Arcwing. Ooh, I can use my Arcwing out here. That makes things much easier.
What on earth is this thing? It needs to die.
Okay, now that they're good and bad, hope you're ready.
Ooh, we took out an Exodus out here somehow. It's great to have friends to play games with, yeah. Neutral run doesn't really need to hurt anyone. Okay. Yeah, I think just to be safe, I might still like look up the spoilers to see if I want to do the run myself. So it won't be a blind run.
It's gone all quiet. That means we won!
Clearance approved, Tenno. I now grant access to the Necrolisc. Mother awaits. But I should warn you, she is not entirely herself.
So we both got access to the Necrolisc. Wow. The Necrolisc. Void Research Enclave.
This is just a Geiger Cronenberg filled, well, fever dream.
Yeah.
Maybe more heavily on the Geiger. But
Yeah, less Cronenberg for sure.
still, body horror. Wee.
Forbidden fruit. Collect 50 ganglion from haptic haptic bronze. Excuse me. Oh. Actually, after having completed Undertale Yellow, I've been looking back into learning C++ and SFML myself to try and make something Earthbound-esque, as I mentioned earlier. First thing I did was make an analog stick tester, and then second thing was to look for a font that was kind of reminiscent of Earthbound, but of course looking more modern.
After the Great Purge, there
Still need to revisit that one idea I had. It was like a Wild Western idea.
Uh-huh.
It's not your fault, Chip.
And the characters, I might revamp them a little bit better.
Okay.
But the idea was this one person had, like, her fiance killed by a gang of people. She went into a slump. One person working at the local bar and all that came to visit her, maybe for delivery.
Mm-hmm.
Talked to her. They had to do something, so she just kind of went out and did some things and whatnot. And how I planned on thinking this through was that you can, you could shoot them, you could do other things, or you could talk to them, or you can practice with your rope and whatnot and lasso them.
It sounds a little bit like Quest for Glory in that sense. You got multiple solutions. Well, I mean, of course that's not the only game where you have multiple solutions to these problems, but I'm reminded of Quest for Glory, maybe because we've been looking up Sierra games lately, like Conquest of the Longbow and the Colonel's Bequest, was it?
Right.
Yeah. Alright, so let's go.
And I thought of multiple endings, like the good ending would be like she's got closure and whatnot, and maybe working to be like the local sheriff. Bad ending, she's heading to the gallows.
Oh, yeah.
She's the one thing that she, was so angry about in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah, that does have a little bit of, like, Undertale kind of vibe to it, too.
Of the Entrati family. What's left of her anyway? Mother, wake up.
So you're named Mother.
Lloyd, I had the most distressing dream.
Here we go again.
The wall of Loke was before us. I had my proofs. My father's. I could hear him. I could hear him tapping at the untimed door.
Mother?
We went in, but again, he wasn't there. My husband congratulated me. Sarcastic halfwit. All the while, hiveweed was sprouting all around us. But it was just a dream.
No, Mother. You did all of that. You're as wormed as the rest of this place. The heart is about to fail. Remember?
Oh, fuck.
Functional? We are. And we've summoned Chip here to help us.
It'll take more than an old Orakin thug to keep the heart beating.
That's a lot to take in.
I don't blame you. You're just the product. The Orakin had no respect for my father's work, though I suppose you proved him right in the end.
Rest of this place. The heart is about to fail.
Same as Deimos. The infestation got in. Got to me and my family. Stole our names, our ideas. I can hear its high voice scratching in my mind. Let the heart stop beating. Let the door close forever. Only my dreams seem real now. So, I sleep. It's what makes you special. You know that, right? All thanks to my father. It pumps the arteries of the here and the void. The Entrati family has maintained it for an age, but it's breaking down, and only that idiot knows how to fix it. The man I used to call my husband. I think he's left for good this time. Maybe you can find him. Probably sulking somewhere outside.
So these guys are partially infested, but are fighting it off.
The Enchanti family has maintained it for an age, but it's breaking down. I know that idiot knows how to fix it. The man I used to call my husband. I think he's left for good this time. Maybe you can find him. Probably sulking somewhere outside.
So fix the heart, keep it beating, and possibly reverse infestation on these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, and this is the gate. From the town area to the dangers outside.
Yep. That's why it's taking forever.
Mm-hmm. Gunstar is sleeping happily on the bar stool today.
Oh.
All curled up, covering his little nosy.
Detecting active necromech signals nearby. It could be father. He loves a good fight. Whatever you do, don't mention mother. Nothing he hates more.
So yeah, we are currently
Might be
working
an
on...
interesting place to fish.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was just saying, like, yeah, Butterfly is currently working... We're working on getting Butterfly her Arcwing, which is what is currently allowing me to fly. Yeah, we're getting her... we have to get her some...
This must be one of the last of father's necromechs. It won't last long. Its throttle is a valiant one, but I fear the worst for our metal friend. Ah, the stalwart defender falls. Rest well, noble warrior. May you someday rise again. Now, to business. Guidance signal is coming from over there.
So yeah, to get her the or to get her the Arcwing, we need to either raise her reputation on Venus or do a whole lot of research in our Tenno Lab dojo. Or there might be another way, because I'm pretty sure I did not get my Arcwing by doing either of those things. I think I might have just had mine gifted to me by a friend. So if I can pass that forward and just gift her an Arcwing, and I would probably prefer to do that. It might be the fastest way. Pustulites? Ugh. It sounds disgusting, but it also sounds like something we might need.
Ugh.
Where are we going? Are we searching? We're searching. So searching, search for father. Hey Dad, you around here? Hey Pa, I got the shotgun. Energy's full on the Arcwing. Might be easier if I just search on the ground. Those do look like fishing spots. I bet there's probably a special fishing spear that you need for this area as well. Lucent Tarot Globe. Ganglion, pustulite, sporulate sac. Oh, and plastids! I need plastids. Oh boy, it's raining heavily. Yeah. I kind of envy you right now. It is minus 40 over here. It is minus 40 with a warning of being around minus 50. Minus 50 with wind chill. And yeah, you are basically, in those kinds of temperatures, you want to avoid exposing any skin to the outside air for more than 30 seconds, or at all if possible. Yeah, I've never been good with searching, especially in open world games.
I found it.
I think I am in the general area.
It's like a giant thing.
There's a lot of giant things around here.
I know.
I'm just trying to make sure I'm still inside the search circle, and I've never figured out a way to systematically search through one of these circles.
And my switch is not responding. Fighting me.
Maybe if I use the scanning synthesis scanner, maybe I can get a glow, something that I can approach. Haptic front, no.
I can't. I feel like I'm broke. Oh wait, there it goes.
Oh, I am out of the search circle. Are you under here? Oh, there. I was pointed to a completely... Yeah, this thing melts into the background.
See, that's your problem. You went with the I can fix her mentality. That's never a good sign.
She didn't send you looking for me, did she? I'm not going back.
I mean, you're the one that looks more rotted.
We're the second wave, kid. The necromechs were void shielded, sentient pulse immune. As bright as a bag of hammers, and just as dependable. Not like you. When I met her, Mother, she was as brilliant as she was broken.
I can sympathize a little bit with the I can fix him, I can fix her kind of mentality. Just a little bit. But yeah, there's a certain amount of...
I thought I could fix her. Like she was a loose light board or leaky
Like,
hydro.
up to a certain point,
Yeah.
people don't, you know.
Like, if they have to be into self-improvement.
But I'm a reformed idiot. I'm done with her. This heart is breaking down is just another tactic of hers. Don't you see? Everything has to be about her.
Or can you fix the heart without it having to be about her? Because that's what we're here for. We're about the...
Prove the father that the heart is deteriorating. deteriorate.
He's just like, it'll be fun.
It looks like he will fix the heart.
Strain monster we faced. We have to talk to
Daughter, okay. So yeah, it looks like he will fix the heart if he knows that it is, that it's not a tactic, that it really needs fixing. So I guess this blue glowy is the heart. Or maybe not. So we wait for the town to load.
There's more people here. Hold up. Who are you? Oh, fine. Don't want to talk, that's fine. They just want to remain in their little
In their little pods.
mushroom shell thingy.
Ooh. Necrocoil. This experimental array transmutes void energy into high voltages with low currents. And obols.
This would be where I showed you my birthright of ancestral fish, but, well, you've already met my charming brother. Some remnants of the original genetic matrix appear to have survived in the exocrine, though the infestation is steadily claiming them. If you can catch any and bring them to me, I'd appreciate it. We can salvage anything useful. I can't undo what he did, but I won't let him have the last word.
Huh. She just skips the intros. Skips the introductions.
Oh, aren't you a fascinating specimen? Organic ferrous exoflesh, hybridized internals, and trace. You're a Tenno, aren't you? Oh, that's kind of sweet. You need me to tell you where it is, which I wouldn't have to bother with if not for my parents, whose collective heads are so far up their collective lower sigmoids, the only air they breathe is what they secrete. If you help me get back some of what my brother shredded, Aw, that's kind of sweet, but look at us. We are beyond help. The disease vectors are too complex, changing faster than I can study them. We can only prolong the inevitable.
Honestly,
Look,
could
if
be
you
a good
help me get
marker
back some
for.
of what my brother shredded, I'd be happy to
What do you
return the
think?
favor. Deal?
I'm still in the dialogue at the moment.
Ah,
Okay. Could be a good marker for?
the end of the stream.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay. Let me pull up the outro here. And the thanks for watching thingy here. Which I have been forgetting the last couple of times. Thanks for watching! Make sure to like the video if you like it, and hit that really like button if you really like it, and if you hate it, then share it with your friends so they can hate it too. Have a look at our Patreon link in the description if you want to help us build our game studio, where we'll be making more games similar to those that we enjoy playing here on livestream. I also have an Artistry account if you'd like some 3D models made or some voice narration for your website or audiobook. Special thanks to Very Random Butterfly for co-hosting today. Check out her channel linked in the video title. She does some blogging, some thrifting, some painting, and she takes commissions for new paintings in both digital and traditional formats. And special thanks also go out to Joshua J. Sloan and Zed Diggity for being my top Patreon supporters of all time so far. I do eShop card giveaways once a month, by the way. If you want to participate, all you need to do is chat. I write down the names of the chat participants in a little spreadsheet and do the draw at the end of the month. Let's see, this was our orange block. So on my channel, our yellow block will be next, so we'll be continuing Xenoblade Definitive Edition. And on Butterfly's channel, we will probably be continuing game dev on her puzzle title Palette Stack. So we'll hope either way you there you watch. We hope to see you next time.
Bye.